See that?
Nice.
Those are flowers.
Beautiful. Look at that.
They're very tasty.
That's happiness right here. Good morning. Beautiful day here in Montana. It's about 8 a.m. We had a bit of a slow start getting out on our adventure trip today. We are going to a new spot in the mountains to see what we can find foraging wise. We're looking for ideally spring beauty, and spruce tips might be out, and maybe some wild bergamot, but you know, whatever we can find, we'll get today. We're also gonna try to walk up to or hike up to a lake that we've never been at, and supposedly I got a hot tip that there's some big fish in there, some big trout. So I brought the fly rod, first time for the year. Haven't been fly fishing much, but you know, if we can get one, that'd be nice.
Be super sweet.
Cook up a little fish in our new griddle. We just got a griddle.
Yeah.
Shout out Wayne Schneider, Lindy's dad.
Yeah, it's pretty sweet.
Yeah, he got us an awesome griddle. We've been doing
Burgers.
not flathead burgers, smash burgers.
And we did a keto pancake night,
Yeah,
which was really good.
that was fun. Breakfast for dinner is always good for the soul. So we'll see. I got a new tool. Let me see if I can pull it up here. Check this out.
Piece of leather.
Piece of leather.
Let's put that away while we drive.
Whoa. This is
For real.
not a sharp knife. It's a dull knife. It's actually the perfect digging utensil for a lot of the rooty veggies in the wild here, like spring beauty. So, it's I think, what is it called? A garden knife?
I don't know. It just says A.M. Leonard.
A.M. Leonard is the brand, not sponsored or anything. Made in Italy, but it's, I forget the knife. It's like an edging knife or something like that. A digging knife. But that is a really good tool to have if you're digging for wild roots. And we have another tool that's in the back now that I'll show you later that has also been really helpful in the past to get those roots out of the ground, because some of these wild roots go pretty deep and you don't want to break them.
Yep.
Because oftentimes the edible part is the lowest part. Waffles is whining in the back here.
He's pretty excited.
He's excited. He knows as soon as we hit the gravel roads that it's time to be outside.
We're almost there.
Yeah, we're getting there. We still have, I think, a good 20 minutes to drive or so. But we'll see what the day will bring. We haven't been doing too many scouting trips lately, or at all this year, really.
Yeah, not yet. Poldy hurt his back, so we've been a little between moving and trips and pain.
Yeah, but my back's way better now.
Yeah.
So we'll just see what we can find, and we'll be back when we're out in nature. See you soon. Okay, we are on the trail now. Lindy is here. And we'll see what we can find. It's looking good so far. We've already been seeing a lot of plants on the way here. The serviceberry is in full bloom. There's still a good amount of dandelions at this elevation. And the water, though, is going pretty crazy.
It's scary.
Yeah, the main river is super high and super fast. But we're gonna go up to this lake and hopefully we'll get some fish up there, because fishing in those fast waters right now, not so fun.
No.
Let's keep going. Alright, here's a cool shrub slash tree that you find all along roadways in Montana, and that's a serviceberry. So serviceberry in full bloom, not bloom. And one of my absolute, oh god, there's so many fire ants on my hands. Holy crap. Okay, watch out where you touch in nature. Anyways, the serviceberry here is one of my absolute favorite berries to go after come like August, September usually, sometimes a bit earlier. All depends on elevation. We'll do more videos about them and show you kind of how to use them, but very sought after by native people in the past and us foragers today still. So that's definitely one you want to learn about. Let's keep moving. All right.
Ooh, that's a big spider.
Big spider?
Whoa, it's yellow.
On the dandelion?
Yeah, look at it. I'm
like
gonna
a black
leave that.
widow?
No, it's a big yellow spider.
What do you mean?
I'm scared.
I don't see it. Oh my god, it's on you. Just
Don't
kidding.
do that.
Just kidding.
No, it's right there. See it?
Oh yeah. No, I don't see it.
Right there.
Like in the flower?
Yeah.
It must be really hiding.
It's yellow. Right there.
Right there, huh? Oh yeah, it's like literally yellow. It's scary. It's ready to fight. That's something to watch out for when you're picking dandelion heads, I guess.
I shall leave you. Hello?
No spiders in that one, huh?
Now I'm scared.
We're just picking some dandelion heads because the goal is to catch some fish and maybe fry up some wild veggies with the fish.
Yes.
That'd be ideal. So we're just getting whatever we find on the trail. There's some more up there. Show them your foraging bag. Lindy made it herself. It's pretty sweet.
Do you like it?
It's
He
pretty
likes
awesome.
it too.
I love it.
Pretty big fan.
Maybe we should sell some of them one day.
Boop, boop. Yeah, if you want a foraging bag, let me know. 100% natural burlap and cotton.
Heck yeah.
What's that cool bro thing to do like?
I don't know. I'm not very cool. I'm definitely a bro. More like a gym bro, though. I see some unopened heads, too. You should pick those for our fry. There's a bunch right here.
Oh, I got a ton.
We'll have to wash them later.
Yep.
Here we got the Glacier Lily.
I didn't mean to pick the whole thing.
And Lindy did a big forager mistake.
I'm sorry, plant.
I mean, we're going to eat it. But yeah, you really just kind of want to take the tops and
Tops are like
one leaf.
a leaf.
Keep it sustainable. This was also a very important food source and sacred food for Native Americans back in the day. So we got to treat it with respect. Big part of the indigenous food systems out here to this day. But they're beautiful yellow flowers. Let me see if I can get a close up. Here we got the glacier lilies. Beautiful flowers. You can see the flower petals kind of curve upward to the sun.
And they are tasty as heck.
Yeah, they're super tasty. We've only eaten the leaves and flowers, but supposedly the roots are edible too. I'll have to try those out soon.
You just want to make sure wherever you collect from, there's an abundance.
Right.
If there's only one, don't pick it.
Nope. If there's only a few, don't pick it.
In this spot, there's probably 400, so.
There's a ton here and it keeps going to the right. It's awesome.
I've been snacking.
As you should. As a forager should.
Yeah, very tasty.
Alright, we just got to this little meadow here. And I'm looking for spring beauty, but looks like there's a bunch of horsetail in here, and that's one I'm just learning about. I don't think we'll be eating it this year around, but maybe. Let me just switch the camera here so you can see. So here we go. Horsetail. Pretty sure if you guys know if this is horsetail indeed and if it's an edible one, let us know in the comments below. We'd love to learn from you too. But this one is pretty tender still and
Bunch of
pretty
little
sure
ones.
edible. Yeah, so from what I've been reading, there's the male part, and then this is more like the female part, or maybe it's the other way around. but they're kind of all over here.
Yeah, there's a bunch in here.
Yeah. No spring beauty yet though. Let's keep moving.
There's a lot of plants.
So many good plants and birds. It's just nice being in nature.
Yeah. And we're not the only ones.
Yeah. Some pretty big tracks.
Yummy.
Andale.
Ha! Look at this meadow.
Yes, we're heading up to a meadow here now.
And these little baby dandelions.
Hopefully we'll find some spring beauty in here. I just want to find that spring beauty field, like the field, you know, not just a little patch, but just like covered in spring beauty flowers. What
Are
do you
those
see?
strawberries?
Yeah, those are strawberries. That's another thing we're seeing a lot of right now here are wild strawberries. There's tons in this trail.
I keep holding my little sack. Feels a little inappropriate. You know how guys will like hold their sack? I get it.
You get it now?
I'm like holding it. It's pretty.
It's just nice, you know?
I've been missing out on that my whole life, and I never even knew.
Now you got your own sack.
Ladies, get yourself a sack.
Mindy will make you one. But yeah, anyways, the wild strawberries.
Yeah, moving on.
There's a ton of them.
Oh, look at that.
And they're in flower. What do you see over there? They're in flower, and probably
Look at this
around
plant.
late July, August, they're gonna be ready to harvest. That is an Oregon grape, I'm pretty sure.
I found a cool plant, but there might be a spider.
It's a Oregon grape. Another spider? Is it another yellow spider?
No, it's black, and I'm good.
Yeah, these are pretty cool. There, in some areas, there's tons of these, and if that is Oregon grape, which I'm pretty sure it is, the berries that it grows later in the year are really tart and edible, and some people use them for juice and whatnot. But look at this meadow. Let's go pounce around in that and see if we can find those spring beauties. Forward. Bunch of white flowers out here.
Ah!
Not spring beauty though. Not sure what they are. Let me show you.
I stepped in a big puddle.
Yeah, there's a bunch of tracks here. It's really wet. I bet we can find an elk wallow close
Heel.
by. Right here are those white flowers. I think it's a type of like a lilac or something like that.
Jiminy Christmas.
You okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's some sort of lilac. If you know, as always, let us know in the comments below.
Thank you.
Did you trip or something?
No, I'm tightening my shoes.
That's a good idea. Yeah, and don't step into that dirty
I did. My foot's super wet.
puddle water too much. I'm going to try to get around it.
I did.
Best I can. Oh my god. Jump on the rock. I got a bit wet too. What a beautiful day here in the mountains. Can't get enough of this.
Hello.
Hello, we're back.
Yeah,
Just
and
enjoying our walk.
my mind today was going to be like, let's scramble 18 miles to the top of the mountain over Deadfall. Like our typical day out.
Yeah.
Where you're just like, I kind of want to die, but I'm also having fun, but I also really want to die.
Not the case.
This is like so chill and enjoyable and just like nobody's out here.
Yeah, no, we haven't seen anyone besides some campers, and this kind of trail is my kind of trail.
Yeah.
Just like easy walking.
Super old 2-track that like you can't drive up right now because they haven't maintained it. There's too much deadfall.
But it's pretty flat.
Yeah.
With elevation gain. But, you know, I also do love our steep days where we're just dying.
It is nice to do the crazy days, but also like our first bigger day out for the season. after leg day, it's just really nice to like putz around.
Yeah.
It's very enjoyable.
Like, I mean, I love the hard days because, you know, it builds grit and gets us prepared for hunting season. But man, today I was just feeling this, especially because we didn't have the longest night of sleep.
No.
I didn't sleep very much. So this is super nice right now.
But we'll take a nap when we're up there.
Yeah, we're pretty close to the lake now.
You can watch us sleep for 18 hours.
Yeah.
Look at
I
that.
don't think we're going to film that. Yeah, let's switch the camera and show these folks. This is Montana for you.
Nature.
Don't want to move here though.
No.
Because man, the grizzly bears and...
They attack everyone who's new.
Plus also, we're like living on a super volcano here.
Yeah.
It's really scary.
Do you really want to blow up? No.
No. We're pretty brave, I would think.
We live on the edge.
Here. All right, we are very close to the lake now. No spring beauties, sadly. But, you know, we found a good amount of dandelions. We found glacier lilies, a little bit of salsify, and here we also have Arrow Leaf Balsam Root. And it's a pretty bitter plant. But I found out that when you take these leaves, especially the younger leaves, you can take these petioles, the leaf stems, and peel them and skin them, and that will get rid of a lot of the bitterness, and those petioles then kind of taste like green beans. So I'm just gonna grab a few here just to add to our meal that we're trying to prepare later, and I think they'll be tasty. Ideally we have some like a little bit of honey or something to, you know, mild the bitterness a bit, but like I said, usually with the smaller leaves, if you peel them, they're just fine. It could also be a bit dependent on area, obviously. But up there's some more. I'm gonna go grab those. Climb this wall. Like there.
Athletic. Dad socks galore. There's your thumbnail right there.
Here we go.
If you turn around and give me a little smile.
Got some wildflowers for you, baby.
Danke.
Whoa!
Wow.
And then that should add a little bit of something to our meal.
I'm so excited.
Look at that. Put that in your foraging bag and keep going.
There it is.
Got it?
Yay.
We finally made it. Yay!
A lake.
We just got some more
Waffles.
glacier lilies. It was a big old fresh not dog poop, bear poop.
If that was a dog, I feel sorry for the dog.
Look, we didn't even have to gather dandelions all the way down there. There's so many right here.
There's been a ton of glacier lilies too.
Yeah, giant fields of glacier lilies.
Oh my gosh, it's beautiful. We might be the only people here.
That'd be sweet. That's what we like.
Oh wait, no we're not.
Fishermen?
Yep.
Well, that's a good thing. That means there's fish in this lake. Look at that. Wow. Take in that scenery for a sec. Alright, we are at the lake now. I'm just getting my fly rod set up here. I got a 4-weight fly rod, which isn't the longest, and I can cast super far with it. But I like it because I like to really fish little streams rather than lakes usually. Yeah, we met another fisherman here. I guess he told us we just walked up to the best spot in the lake. I offered him to join us. Plenty of room on this point to get in. But he's been trying with streamers and some droppers, and he said He hasn't really been catching any or seen any rising. We've seen a few swim by. I guess there's some very big cutthroats in here, cutthroat trout, and also rainbows. And unfortunately, we can't keep the cutthroats in here. So if we want to keep one and eat one, we kind of got to find rainbow trout. Okay, a big bummer here. I just realized that one of my loops here, metal loops on my rod, got pressed down. I have no idea how it happened because my rod's almost always in this case. It didn't happen just now. So that's a big bummer. I tried bending it back, but I kind of need pliers for it. So hopefully this works now with casting, but it might not work too well. So, might not be able to fish. We'll see. Oh, getting stuck already. So it looks like it's casting decently. We haven't really seen any fish rising. I guess some are over by that tree, but that's about it. Now my fly fishing cast is far from beautiful. I haven't fished really in fly fishing over a year now. But it doesn't have to be beautiful for you to have fun.
Touche.
And to catch fish. I've caught plenty of fish even though I'm not the best caster. Well, I'm happy my rod's still casting. Man, forgot how nice it is to stand in a lake like this. It's kind of therapeutic. And it's way warmer than I expected it to be. All we need is a rainbow trout here. Give us something.
We need some protein.
Yeah, we do. Hey, you watching right now? When you go fishing, bring a net. We forgot our nets. That'll be interesting if we get one on. I'm gonna have to flop it on shore. Alright, it's Lindy's turn. She's wearing my clown shoes. My giant shoes. How are you doing?
I can't tell where my feet are because my shoes are too big. So I'm falling.
How does it feel to be back behind the reel? The rod?
So good.
Yeah, they're all further out. I see some big ones jumping now. I bet if we got here really late in the day or really early, we'd have some cruising in to shore. Think we forgot to put the gink on.
Well, my other one is kind of pulling it down, so. I might have to just take the other off, I think, and I'll walk over there.
Okay, no fish unfortunately. We, didn't bring a bunch of time to go fishing. It was more like if we caught some protein, that would have been nice. So no protein for us. We kept moving just because, they were way too far out there and couldn't get into them. Wanted to get away from some of the people for our little meal now. So next up we're gonna cook and just not chop up, but just cook up some of the veggies, the wild veggies we found, and make a nice delicious meal.
Or snack.
Or snack, yeah. A meal really needs protein in it, right?
Yeah, and our meal sizes are much larger than
Yeah, and
this.
there's no protein in here for us now, so be it. But
It'll be fun.
yeah, it'll be fun. We got a lot of delicious plants. Lindy already sorted them a bit. So we got a bunch of dandelions.
They're pretty dandy.
Here. They're very dandy. Those are going to
We've
taste
got
really good.
wildly melted butter.
Yep, Kerrygold butter. Oh, geez.
Yeah.
All the way from Ireland to the tops of the Montana mountaintops. Geez, it really melted in there, huh?
Yep. And then the
what else is in your
Glacier
sack?
Lilies
Got
are
some
all in
Glacier
there.
Lilies, right?
These are the sunflower plant. What did you call them?
Oh, no, they're called the Arrow Leaf Balsam Root.
And then one tiny Salsify.
Yep, one
Oh.
Salsify that I found. Those we're still going to have to peel the stems on there.
But that's okay.
So this part of the leaf is going to be really bitter. It's nice if you have some honey or something to counteract that bitterness. In this case, we're just going to take these home, maybe cook them later. We just want the leaf petiole here, and we're just going to peel them like that quick. Just going to get that off. It comes off really easily. And like I said earlier, this I have found to really lessen the bitterness in these, and they kind of taste like green beans. Sometimes they can have like a pine tree taste. It's kind of cool. Yep. Jet boil is set up.
I'm snacking.
What are you snacking on? Glacier Lily? It's so good.
They're delicious.
Can't believe I haven't learned about these earlier.
They're really good. Okay.
So, Lindy's going to prepare the food here. I'm going to be behind the camera a bit.
Do not judge my cooking skills, please. Dirt out.
Huh?
I said dirt out. Like get the dirt out. Crucial. Boil on.
Those jet balls are nice.
How funny would it be if we had no fuel?
That would be a bummer. I forgot it at home. All right, lots of butter. Put all of that in there.
Well, we're gonna do it in batches because
We should also watch out. Maybe don't turn the jet ball on full heat.
It's not.
Okay. 'Cause it's gonna steam.
Dandelions.
I like the way that smells.
Like butter.
Mm-hmm. Got our nifty chopsticks.
Everything nice and coated with some butter. Turn it down a little. I'm so excited.
Yeah.
I might put a little more butter in. I think once these are sauteed down a bit, I can actually slowly add everything else in.
Right, that's what I would do. What's next?
Okay, next is the, what did you call them?
Arrow Leaf Balsam Root.
Those.
The petioles, the stems. I feel like they're going to be kind of like spaghetti.
And I'm going to toss the salsify in there too.
Just rip it up.
And some herb salt.
From Germany.
Wildkräutersalz?
Wildkräutersalz.
Super close.
Look at that. Nice. Man, that is looking good. Little sampler. How is it? Ooh, I want some. You're gonna burn my hands? Oh,
Maybe.
yum. Let's see. Oh wow. That's so good.
I'm going to start adding the rest
That's
of
the
my
dandelion head.
stuff in here.
What is this now?
This is going to be the Glacier Lily, and I think I'm just going to kind of tear them.
So we tried them all the pieces raw. The flower and the stalk were the sweetest.
I think actually, you know what, I'm just going to put the leaves in there and keep the flowers and stalks.
I think the stalk you should put in, but the leaves we could use as a garnish. Oh, sorry, the flowers we could use as a garnish.
Okay.
Because I feel like these stalks are going to be kind of like spaghetti.
Yeah.
And the flowers, you can really taste the pollen in there. They're super tasty.
It's really hot.
If those people in the trail right now knew what we were cooking up, they'd be lining up. That's one cool thing. Once you learn to forage, you'll like have access to ingredients that most people will never have in their entire life.
Yeah.
And ingredients you'll pay a lot for at restaurants. Like a lot. Chef Cook Lindy.
Hello to all my chef friends. Thank
Shout
you for
out Chef
watching our
Will.
channel.
Should have brought some Chef Will vinegar.
Actually, though, some really momos.
Yellowstone Vinegar Company.
Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
Oh.
You watching right now, I wish you could smell how good this smells. But get out there, pick some dandelions. You can get those almost anywhere.
And then you can know.
Then you can know. And you're so quiet. I don't know if it's good or bad.
It's pretty tasty. I may have gone a little heavy on the herb salt, but I don't think like bad.
We like salt. We're not afraid
I
of
think
sodium.
this is good.
Let's do it. There you go. Whoa.
Yeah. I can use chopsticks. I don't know if
That
anybody
looks
can
so
do that.
good. Yum.
Yeah. If it wasn't hot as heck right now, I would eat this. See that?
Nice.
Those are flowers.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Let's eat. I am hungry.
Cheers.
Chip. Oh, I grabbed a lot.
This is good.
Cheers.
How about it?
Oh, wow.
Tasty, huh?
Mmm. Mmm.
This was some fish. Oh no.
Holy crap. This with morels and fish. Next spring. We're about to go into chanterelle season. But if we can find some more morels, we need to get some glacier lilies and dandelion heads and do that.
That would be really tasty.
Wow. It's incredible. Wild mushrooms, wild plants. They all have really unique flavors that you just often can't get from store-bought stuff. It's just so much more flavor. And actually, I heard about that recently in a podcast, that our modern crops, they have lost so much of their flavor profile because we coddle them. We provide them with all the nutrients they need, the pesticides, and a lot of the flavor, I guess, comes from
Their resilience.
almost like them having to struggle a bit, you know? Like tomatoes.
It's their character.
Yeah, older tomato varieties just had so much more flavor, for example, and it's almost like we've bred that flavor out of the plants.
I would agree.
By commercial, like by industrializing the varieties.
And by keeping them in the fridge. Don't put tomatoes in the fridge.
Yeah.
They get all
But
watered down and gross.
I'm talking more veggies in general here.
Mm-hmm.
Like I find the wild ones just have a lot more uniqueness to them. Not bitter at all here.
No,
Very slightly.
I don't get any bitter.
Look at that.
They're very tasty.
That's happiness right here. I'm gonna leave you some too.
Thank you.
I like these dandelion flower heads.
Those are really good.
They have a really good texture and they're mushy, but it's just pleasant. Really pleasant.
The ones that aren't open, like the closed heads, I think are a little bit more firm.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're a texture person, maybe do the closed flower heads.
Man.
I know you can like fry them into a fried cake, almost like a chip thing. I really want to do that at some point.
Oh, the butter is so good though. We need to do this again soon.
It's just like 2 tablespoons of butter. It was.
Next time we need more and some tallow.
Mm-hmm. If we took some bacon.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So this year still I'd love, we didn't find any spring beauty.
Mm-mm.
Hoping to by next weekend to get into those. But I gotta learn more. Let me chew quick. I gotta learn more about the Glacier Lily roots, because that would have been a good way to add a little bit of carbs in here.
That would be
A little
nice.
more starchy stuff. And, you know, I mean, we only harvested 1 leaf per Glacier Lily now, a few flowers. Obviously, when you remove the root, you're taking the whole plant. It's not growing back. And I know, I actually read about the Glacier Lilies. It's kind of crazy. They think it's similar like ramps if you're like in the Midwest. Their reproduction cycle is really long. It takes like 8 years for Glacier Lilies to be able to reproduce. And it takes 100 days of cold for them to germinate. Yeah, they need the cold really
Hence
badly.
the glacier.
Yeah. And they were a very important food source for native people, and still are for those that are still around. And, you know, so pick those with respect. Don't overdo it. Find spots like we just did where it's just like 500 plants. I mean, we had one spot at the end here, there were glacier lilies as far as we could see.
Yep.
So in those spots, I don't feel too bad
No.
harvesting and making a good meal like this. And
From those spots, I think we would take roots, but from the other spots, if you're within like a 10-foot span and there's only a couple, you know, don't take the roots. Just take a leaf or so.
yeah.
Let the plant, give it a chance.
That's it for this video. See you guys soon.
Like, comment, subscribe.
That's right. Feed the algorithm.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
Bye.